Have you ever felt that burning sensation inside when someone else moves ahead and you think, I wish I could do that too? In that very moment, your heart doesn't stay silent. It whispers to you, you have that same fire within you, a fire powerful enough to change the world. The only difference is that some people fuel that fire and others extinguish it. I'm here to talk about those people who rise every time they fall. Those who never break, but instead grow stronger with each defeat. Every morning when the sun rises, it doesn't just bring light. It brings you a new opportunity to rewrite your story, your destiny, your life. But the real question is, are you ready to seize that opportunity? Or will you, like most people, keep waiting for that perfect day, which never comes? There's no such thing as the perfect time. The right time is now. If you don't start today, tomorrow will turn into just another excuse. Every great victory, every legendary name, started from one small step, and that step always came after fear. Everyone feels fear. The only difference is some stop because of it, while others move forward despite it. When you listen to this, don't just hear the words, listen to yourself. Look within. Find that part of you that refuses to give up. That voice that says, I can, because within you lies a strength that no failure, no situation, no person can stop. All you need is that one spark, that one decision that transforms you from ordinary to extraordinary. Remember, unstoppable people are not born. They're self-made. And that journey begins with a promise to yourself. No matter what happens, you're never going to stop. Because the moment you start believing in yourself, the world starts believing in you too. So let's begin this journey together. A journey where you turn fear into your companion, pain into power, and dreams into reality. This isn't just a book. It's a call to awaken the warrior within you. You've probably told yourself this many times. Not now. Maybe later. I'll start when the time is right, when things are better, when I have enough money or the perfect opportunity. But the truth is, the perfect time never comes. Life is never perfectly aligned. Conditions will never be entirely right. People won't always support you. Fear will never disappear. If you keep waiting for everything to be perfect, life will pass you by, and you'll still be standing where you are today. Just imagine, if the sun decided not to rise because of the clouds, would there be light in the world? No, that's the difference. People who shine don't wait, they start, no matter how dark it is. Every great dream begins incomplete. No one starts fully prepared. Those who start, learn along the way. They fall, rise, adapt, and eventually succeed. You are meant for something great, but to reach that greatness, you have to take the first step. Fear only has one job, to stop you. It will whisper, wait, it's not the right time. But in truth, it fears your flight, because the moment you begin, its power fades away. Life won't always give you perfect circumstances. It will give you opportunities to test yourself. Those who grab these chances become unstoppable. Sometimes the beginning comes through one small idea, one simple decision, one single step, but hidden in that step lies your entire story. Think about it. If a child waited to walk until they stopped falling, would they ever walk? No. They fall, cry, get up, and walk again. That's what life is about. You have to fall to learn how to fly. Your potential awakens not when you think, but when you act. The right time to act is now. Winners never wait for the perfect time. They make the time perfect. Every time you delay action, you push your dreams farther away, until one day, they fade so far that you can't even hear them anymore. So next time that voice says, not now, tell yourself, it's now or never. Because the moment you begin, even with the smallest step, your heart, mind, and the entire universe start walking with you. That's when transformation begins. Don't wait for the perfect time. Create it. Because one day, you'll look back and think, I wish I had started earlier. So why not end that what if today? Stand up and take that first step that turns you unstoppable. Because the moment you do, the universe begins to open pathways for you. But then another question arises. Can you wake up every day with that same intensity? Starting is easy, but continuing, That's where the real battle begins. And that battle is won in the morning. Morning, when the world is still asleep, is your golden window to take control of your life. If you can control your morning, you can control your day. But if the morning slips away, if you wake up late, get lost in your phone, start scrolling mindlessly, then the day begins to control you. That's the difference between ordinary people and unstoppable ones. There's a unique power in the calm of the morning. That moment when the first rays of sunlight touch your face. It's a reminder that today you get to write your story again. But do you truly feel that? Or do you hit snooze and give your comfort zone another chance? Every morning is a battleground between your comfort zone and your dreams. And every time you hit snooze, you choose defeat. But when you get up, tired eyes, heavy body, you win, even if the victory is small. And every small win brings you closer to becoming unstoppable. Morning reflects your mindset. If your first thought is gratitude, I am alive, I have another chance, that energy carries through the entire day. But if your first thought is negativity, the same routine again, that vibe drags you down. Morning isn't just about the sunrise. It's when your intentions rise. You decide the direction of your day. You can choose to make it average or extraordinary. The difference lies in how you start. Many people say they are more productive at night. Maybe so. But morning teaches discipline, self-control, and purpose. When you wake up not because you have to, but because you want to, that decision builds character. Morning is that sacred time when there are no fears, no noises, just you, your heart, and your mission. When the morning and the rest of the day becomes easier. Every morning is a fresh chapter, a chance to leave behind yesterday and start anew. The question isn't when you wake up, it's why you wake up. If your reason is strong enough, sleep becomes weaker. Because the one who conquers their morning conquers their life. But there's another, deeper battle, the battle with your emotions. Those same emotions that lift you high one moment and drag you down the next. Life's toughest battles are not fought against the world, but within your own mind. Sometimes everything seems fine, and then one small thing crushes your mood. Your mind starts fighting you. Two voices battle inside you. One says, calm down, everything will be fine. And the other screams, see, you failed again. Most people listen to the second voice, and that's where the chaos begins. But the real warrior is the one who pauses, observes, and responds instead of reacting. Emotional control doesn't mean stopping your feelings. It means understanding them and giving them direction. Anger is not bad, unless you let it destroy. Fear is not evil, unless you let it rule your decisions. These emotions aren't your enemies, but without control, they'll defeat you. Think about it. How many days were ruined because of one comment, one moment, one failure? That's when your brain pulls you back into painful memories, says you've failed before, and makes you stop trying again. But if at that moment you can say, yes, this hurts, but it doesn't define me, you start winning. Control doesn't mean perfection. Control means awareness, knowing what you feel, why you feel it, and what to do next. When you are aware, you don't react, you respond. That's the difference between ordinary and unstoppable people. You can't control the rain, but you don't stop leaving your house because of it. You take an umbrella and keep moving. Similarly, you can't control whether emotions will come or not, but you can decide where they'll take you. Emotional control is like a muscle. The more you practice, the stronger it gets. At first, it's hard. You'll feel like you're losing. But every time you pause, breathe, and observe, you become stronger. One day, the situation will be the same, but you won't. You'll be calmer. You'll be in control. Your emotions can be your slaves or your masters. The choice is yours. And when you learn the art of turning pain, anger, and fear into power, nothing in the world can stop you. Because the person who conquers their inner storm can never be shaken by the outer world. But life is not always storms. Sometimes it's silence. A silence so deep that it breaks you within. That silence is pain, the kind that pierces the soul, steals your sleep, and keeps asking, why me? Every person faces a time when everything seems to fall apart. When people leave, dreams shatter, and even your own faith fails you. It feels like nothing is left. But the truth is, that's where real life begins. Pain is not your enemy. It's your teacher. The problem is that we run from it instead of learning from it. Every heartbreak, every rejection, every loss carries a message if you're willing to listen. Think about it. If iron isn't heated and hammered, can it ever become a sword? No. The heat and the strikes shape it. In the same way, life uses pain to shape your potential. Your job is not to fight the pain, but to understand it. Sometimes pain doesn't come to break you. It comes to awaken you. It reminds you that you're still alive, that you can still feel, and if you can feel, you can change. Most people get stuck in their pain. They let it define them. They say, I can't do this anymore, and that's where their story ends. But those who turn pain into fuel, they become legends. Because every wound holds a lesson, and every scar tells a story of strength and growth. Pain gives you two choices: feel sorry for yourself or rebuild yourself. And that's where the real difference lies. Some use pain to build empires. Others let the same pain destroy them. It's all about perspective. Life isn't fair. Sometimes you don't get what you deserve. Sometimes you get more than you expected. But if you see pain as a message, not to stop you, but to teach you, you'll change forever. Think for a moment. If all your pain, all your heartbreak, all your struggles became the fire that drives you, who could stop you? Because when pain finds direction, it doesn't cause destruction. It brings transformation. That's the moment life flips. When your pain becomes your strength and your weakness becomes your weapon. The one who befriends pain becomes unstoppable. Because pain will always exist, but once it stops breaking you, it starts building you. And when you rise, when you give your fire direction, that's when the most powerful battle begins, the battle of consistency. Talent is never enough. It starts the journey, but consistency finishes it. Doing the same thing every day, even when you're tired, even when it's boring, even when no one notices. That's what makes the difference. Everyone is fired up in the beginning. Motivation burns bright at first, but slowly it fades. The mind begins making excuses. I'll rest. I'll start tomorrow. And slowly, the dream that was once your obsession becomes a distant memory. Consistency may look boring, but its magic lies in repetition. Repetition creates mastery. That same routine that tires you today becomes your muscle memory tomorrow. Each small step, each daily win adds up to the foundation of your success. But those who turn pain into fuel, they become legends. Because every wound holds a lesson, and every scar tells a story of strength and growth. Pain gives you two choices: feel sorry for yourself or rebuild yourself. And that's where the real difference lies. Some use pain to build empires. Others let the same pain destroy them. It's all about perspective. Life isn't fair. Sometimes you don't get what you deserve. Sometimes you get more than you expected. But if you see pain as a message, not to stop you, but to teach you, you'll change forever. Think for a moment. If all your pain, all your heartbreak, all your struggles became the fire that drives you, who could stop you? Because when pain finds direction, it doesn't cause destruction. It brings transformation. That's the moment life flips. When your pain becomes your strength and your weakness becomes your weapon. The one who befriends pain becomes unstoppable. Because pain will always exist, but once it stops breaking you, it starts building you. And when you rise, when you give your fire direction, that's when the most powerful battle begins, the battle of consistency. Talent is never enough. It starts the journey, but consistency finishes it. Doing the same thing every day, even when you're tired, even when it's boring, even when no one notices. That's what makes the difference. Everyone is fired up in the beginning. Motivation burns bright at first, but slowly it fades. The mind begins making excuses. I'll rest. I'll start tomorrow. And slowly, the dream that was once your obsession becomes a distant memory. Consistency may look boring, but its magic lies in repetition. Repetition creates mastery. That same routine that tires you today becomes your muscle memory tomorrow. Each small step, Each daily win adds up to the foundation of your success. Think of a river cutting through rock, not with power, but with persistence. Day after day, drop after drop. And one day, even the rock gives way. Life will place rocks in your path too. But if you stay consistent, they'll eventually bow down too. Talent without discipline is an incomplete gift. The world is full of talented people who vanished because they lack consistency. And those with average talent but unbreakable discipline, they made history. Consistency doesn't mean perfection. It means showing up. No matter how difficult the day, no matter how low your motivation, take one more step. Even the smallest action has a massive impact over time, because each day's effort compounds, and one day, it takes you far beyond where anyone thought you could reach. The path of consistency is lonely. People won't understand why you keep going. They'll laugh, mock, or doubt you. But when your discipline becomes stronger than your mood, you achieve what others only dream of. Consistency shapes your identity. It teaches you patience. It builds silent confidence, the kind that no one can take away. Over time, you stop rushing toward success because you realize success is now only a matter of time. Talent starts the race, but consistency crosses the finish line. In the journey of life, victory always belongs to those who may slow down, but never stop. Because once you learn to stay consistent, you also learn the ultimate truth. Real vision is not with your eyes, but with your faith. Every great thing begins in the imagination before it becomes real. Every dream starts in the darkness, when the path is unclear and the world says, you can't. And that is precisely where the story begins, when you believe before you see. Belief is the seed of success. When no one else believes, when everything seems against you, belief holds you tall. Faith says, I don't know how, but I know I will. That's the energy that turns the impossible into reality. Winners believe first, results come later. Just like a farmer who plants seeds and doesn't dig daily to check progress, you must trust that your dreams are growing beneath the surface. Faith is not blind optimism. It's an unwavering decision that no matter what happens, you won't give up. And when you believe in yourself long enough, the world has no choice but to believe too. Because success is not born from a single moment. It's sculpted by thousands of small steps, taken silently, consistently, and with faith. So stop waiting for the perfect time. Create it. Take that first step and keep walking. Because the moment you start believing, you become unstoppable. And that's where the real journey begins. The journey of becoming your best self.